Welcome to another episode of Cigar Talk with Aaron and Dean. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Dean.
Oh, Dean.
What do you got today, bro?
You know, today I brought my, as you can see, it's very light outside. This is what I enjoy for a morning smoke. If I have a cup of coffee, it's very light.
Oh, that guy sent you these.
Yeah,
I remember him telling you try these.
He said it's Honduran tobacco, and they're called La Fontana Vintage.
I love it. I love it. And people are actually sending you sticks now.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's amazing.
I mean,
we got to keep this going, if nothing else, just for the sticks.
Dean, it's almost overwhelming when you go to a cigar shop. How many there are?
I know.
It's like, what is going on?
Well, that brings me to a good point. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, and we're going to go through a lot. But I think what we're going to focus on is this exact question. How much is too much to pay for a cigar?
Isn't it crazy? You could pay $4 and you could go all the way up to what?
If you would have told me
$600.
If you would have told me 10 years ago that I would fairly regularly spend $40 on a cigar, I would say you're out of your mind. Not me.
Not me.
No chance. But I do, and it happens. But I mean, there are cigars like Everyday Smokes guys are $50, $75. There's a cigar there for $200. There's one with gold in it. There's one $600 a stick. I mean, my gosh, you can just go buck wild.
You know, some of them. What was that Davidoff, the unbanded Royal that we had one down on the show?
The Royal.
Yeah, what a great.
That's amazing. That cigar.
Remember, it was like $40.
Doubled in price.
Yep.
And doubled in price at Tobacconists of Greenwich. Other places, they're $100.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. A buddy of mine was traveling, I think Nashville or Charlotte or somewhere, and he said they had the Royals, and they were like $110 a stick.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't got that kind of money.
No, you got to have.
But we made the point. It's relative, right? So if you're making $250 million a year,
Go buy the $600 day
yeah,
cigar.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, enjoy life.
Of course, you can. It's not going to affect your style of living or anything.
I stay between $10 and $20.
That's very respectable. So do I.
I mean,
So do I. The stick I smoked yesterday was $18.50, and it was excellent. It was a Churchill. I love Churchills. I like big cigars. I like a thick ring gauge. I always did.
Yep.
So I kind of go with it, and I guess there's that in the back of my mind. I'm getting my money's worth, I guess.
Yeah, because it's got a lot of tobacco in it. You're like, well, this thing's packed. I'm good.
An hour and a half, 2 hour cigar. So we got a lot of stuff going on. I'll give you an overview, and then Aaron and I will blow it out. So we went to the Greenwich Smoke.
When was that, Dean? So now we're sitting here filming.
It's the end of summer. That was
June, right?
Maybe the end of June,
yeah.
I think. And I mean, it was amazing. We have some footage that we're going to put up. Hey guys, so I'm here at the cigar vent at Tamarack Country Club in Greenwich, and look who I met, Joey Kickbox. He's a legend, not only here, in his mind, of course, but on our show. Joe, did I ever thank him for the Zippo lighter thing that he gave me? No? Joey Kickbox, all right? Subscribe, you
That was a great time. The food was really good. They gave out 4 Davidoff cigars, food, drinks. They had that lobster roll truck. They had a pizza truck.
My buddy won the raffle and won the $10,000 watch.
No,
yeah,
really?
That's 2 years in a row. My friends won it. The year before,
rigged.
No, I swear, you can't make that up.
Wow.
And they unrelated. The year before, my friend Lumpy won the $10,000 Cartier, and this time, my buddy Neil won the $10,000. And I don't know what he ended up choosing.
Where do you get a name Lumpy by? You just said that like it was like normal. Like,
Lumpy's the man. Lumpy's the man. Christopher, he's the man. He's one of my homeboys from Greenwich. But anyway,
Dean, what's going on with this T-shirt you're wearing today?
My brethren, I'm strong. SAG-AFTRA strong. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they can't get it together. They haven't figured it out, right?
I'm disappointed in the greed in this industry. I'm so disappointed in the greed.
Yeah.
Everybody wants the lion's share, and they don't realize that they were already the lions. Like
they're already the lions. They're already all of them already getting the lion's share. It's the guys like you and I that like. I mean, I have a project that's on hold.
I know.
I should be filming and making money this whole month, and I'm not, and it's unacceptable. And
it's really sad that it's holding a lot of people up. A lot of people can't work.
You know, AI streaming. A lot of people don't know what it's about. It's about residuals. It's not about the super mega stars because they're unaffected. This is to them as a vacation. It's about the working actors, the struggling actors, the people that are going paycheck to paycheck, and the crew. Think about all the grips, all the teamsters, all the production assistants, all the camera operators. They're all
AI is coming after some of those jobs.
It's not fair, man.
It's not fair at all.
Let's get this thing wrapped up, and hopefully it'll be fair for everyone.
I thought they were close, but they just announced like another.
Yeah, no. Did you go to any picket lines?
I did not.
I did.
I did not go to picket lines.
I did.
Luckily, it doesn't stop commercials, like TV commercials, so the songs that we get in those are still running and going. But for someone like you stuck in the acting world,
I'm dead. I got a check in the mail for.
We're probably going to see a lot of reality TV.
I got a residual check the other day in the mail. I was so happy. I opened it up. It was $3.17.
Yeah, whatever though.
Yeah, I ran to the bank and put it right in.
You know what?
Yeah, I get it.
Dean, who could say that they were on the big screen?
I don't know. So we have something pretty exciting, you and I. I mean, I think that's amazing.
Oh yeah. So there's a new. The magazine's called City Lifestyle, and they have them in a lot of different cities.
So it's not just Bedford.
This one is just Bedford.
We're going to be
in the Bedford issue.
And
they were doing a food issue, and they reached out to us. They thought it'd be a good idea for us to pair drinks, alcoholic drinks with cigars.
Right.
So they reached out to us. We did a small interview.
Yeah.
And I think it's good. They're going to mention the
little photo shoot,
the YouTube channel in it and stuff like that. A little photo shoot. And Dean, what was your pick? What did you end up liking the most?
We all know that my preference in cigars, unfortunately, it was my former celebratory cigar. We featured it on one of these episodes. I love the Davidoff Double R, the Anniversario, the Churchill. I mean, it's like my favorite cigar in the world. Makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I can't afford them often enough, but when I do, I love them. And of course, because of my attachment now to the state of Kentucky, with my daughter going to the University of Kentucky, I've been getting an educated palate on bourbon.
Really?
Like maybe a little too much. We just got back.
Is it all made in Kentucky?
To be legit bourbon, you have to be made in Kentucky. Is that right? Okay. Yeah. And they're all down there. So I've been drinking a lot of bourbon, and I think I paired it with. I think I told the author that we were going to do a Woodford Reserve.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I did, right? Woodford Reserve. I mean, that stuff you can drink it like neat with a cube or have a Manhattan with it, whatever. It's just silk.
Oof.
It's silk, And then they asked me my everyday cigar, and I think I gave them the Griffin.
You did give them the Griffin.
The Griffin, because
that's a go-to for you. I've seen you with that a lot.
100%. That's my. That's a go-to cigar for me.
It's a Davidoff brand, right?
It's a Davidoff brand. It's a mild cigar. It's a mild to medium cigar. It's a Churchill, and it's like I'm around the house with them. That's my go-to.
Yeah.
That's my more often cigar.
My good one that I like to celebrate with and stuff like that is the Davidoff Late Hour Churchill.
We featured that on an episode.
Really, I mean,
that cigar was amazing.
That
cigar was amazing.
Great smoke.
It was. Yeah.
And then my everyday is my company, Illusion. And they have one called ECCJ, and it's a reasonably priced stick. I love the flavor.
You've given them to me many times.
Yeah, and
I think we did them on the show as well.
That's right, we did that on the show as well.
Yeah.
I've been liking Asylum cigars too. I don't know if you guys know Asylum, but they make some really great sticks.
What about your booze, bro?
I went with the straight up Scotch. I went with Macallan 12. I don't know if you ever had it.
Single. Is the frog's ass watertight?
Is it?
Oh, you kidding me? Did I tell you the giant turtle that was in my yard?
No.
We're gonna put it up. I got. I'm looking out the window the other morning, right there in the yard, and it looked like my dog left one of her chew toys out in the yard. I'm like, what the hell is that? It looks like a turtle, but it's like not moving. I showered. I came out, and it had its neck stretched up in the air. I showered, came out, looked, it was still there, neck up in the air, shaved, looked out, still there. I said, oh, it's definitely a stuffed animal. Didn't move. I hear my wife let the dogs out, and I hear her go, oh no, oh, stop. So I look out the window, what's wrong? She goes, there's a big turtle in the yard, and the dogs are trying to get it. So I come down the steps. Oh,
I hope they didn't get it.
No, they didn't get it. My dog was trying to paw at it, but they knew that that it was something. So put the picture up and show them. It's a really cool box turtle.
And did you pick it up? What'd you do?
So I didn't want to leave it right in the middle of the yard, so I picked it up and I put it just outside that fence right there, you know, and figured it would have every place to go. So my wife kept saying every 10 minutes, it's still there. Maybe it's hurt. It's still there. I said, it's not hurt. I picked it up. It's fine. The dog never touched it.
You'd be going to the exotic vet.
Right. My dog never touched it. Circled it. Well, needless to say, I made a cup of coffee. And she looked out the window. She said, it's gone. Like,
wow.
Like,
just
gone.
all of a sudden.
Yeah, he hightailed out of here wherever he went. But
He's
he,
just like,
yeah, that was cool. Very cool.
oh, that's awesome.
Very cool. So,
yeah, that article is going to be great. I think the magazine is coming out in October. So when it does, we'll definitely feature
Lifestyles?
City Lifestyle.
City Lifestyles.
Bedford. There's one in Ridgefield.
She should put us in, you know, a few of them, the editor there.
Yeah, well, you know what? We'll see.
Yeah.
Getting attention.
Mm-hmm. How can they get this? Can they get it online?
Good question. If they can, I will find out the link and I will put it up on this episode.
Excellent.
So anyway, a while back we were at Chaz's house and he had us come over and we were sampling a cigar that he was thinking about coming out with called the Bronx Tale.
Putting his name on it and all that.
So I don't think it's out yet. I think it comes out in October or end of September. But it's done.
Very soon.
And he had a great event. What is that down there in
Arthur Avenue? It's in the market.
In the
it's
market.
called the Market, and there's a guy in there that has a little cigar spot and he rolls them. It's super cool if you're in the Bronx. Stop by there and definitely ask for a Bronx Tale.
Yeah, so I have a little bit of footage from that, but it was a great event. I saw a ton of friends. Ready, I'm feeling.
Tell me, any music coming? The pipeline?
Yeah, I mean we're still developing. You know, August is kind of a rough time. You know, the kids are done with camp, so we kind of like settle in and just do family time and stuff like that. But yeah, we've been working on a ton of stuff. That commercial we talked about is happening.
Correct.
So we got the thumbs up on that. I think it starts sometime in September. Mm-hmm. When it comes out, I'll be able to talk more about it. Mm-hmm. But
and smoke better cigars.
That's right. And yeah, exactly. I'll up my from 10 to 15. I'll go from 15 to 25. Mm-hmm. And then we're up for another one too. Another really big one.
So what's interesting about this little piece that we have is, you guys know Joey Kickbox.
Yes.
I mean, he's hilarious.
Yeah, we just showed an interview with him at the event.
Oh, we showed that already?
Yeah.
Okay, well, because he's never at a loss for words, but he didn't say one word.
No,
when the camera's on his face, he's like the deer in the headlights. He just kind of froze, you know. That's really cool.
He had a smile on his face. He's a very happy guy.
Oh, he's a super happy guy, and you know, he went out. He's working now in Greenwich.
Oh, is that right? Because he was downtown at the Davidoff spot.
It didn't work out for him down there too well. But LOL. But he's up in Greenwich there, Kickbox. So thanks, Joey, for all your help, and you were really entertaining in that interview. I have to tell you, you don't quit your day job, bro. Because that's too funny. So we got a couple good emails. We have a couple of stupid ones and a couple of good ones.
What do we got? You're the email king. I never check it.
So, Tom from San Diego via Greenwich, Connecticut, newly retired.
Okay.
Living the Viva Loca. Emails in, now that I'm retired, I plan on traveling a little bit more. Is it best when traveling to bring my own cigars with me, or should I buy them from local shops where I'm going?
You know, it's hard for me to say because when I travel, and then I've been traveling before, and I said, you know what, I'll just pick cigars up when I'm in LA. I'll pick them up here. And then I can't find a place. They don't have what I want. And then I'm buying a lighter, I'm buying a cutter, and then I might as well pack. So I started packing. So when I travel, I pack.
So here's the thing. It depends, I guess, on where you're going.
Yeah.
Like when I go away with my family to maybe an island or somewhere, I'm definitely bringing my own cigars because those resorts and those places completely rob you.
Oh my God, $32 for like a Romeo and Juliet this big.
But I mean, if you're traveling in the States and you're visiting family in, let's say, Cali or Texas or, wherever, maybe bring a stick or two, but find a local shop.
Yeah.
That's the whole fun of this thing.
That's true.
Find a shop and there's so many brands now and we're so our palates are so hip to all these new flavors. Even this one, this got like a little sweet tip on it, don't it?
So it did in the beginning. Yeah, you have a little sweet tip when you start the cigar.
I got to tell you, I'm thoroughly enjoying this cigar.
Yeah, it's very
This
light.
is right in my wheelhouse. This
Very,
flavor.
very, very
Yep.
light.
If this was a Churchill, it might be my guy.
Yeah, it's a little thin. It's on the thin side.
So again, Tom, I guess it's a mixed bag answer, and I'm not being Switzerland here. You know, play it safe, rat pack a couple of like your whoobies with you, but definitely you're a social guy. Based on you, find a local shop and go buy some cigars.
Yeah, I think what Dean said is best. Support the local community. And then you know what? You might find a lounge and you might end up sitting there smoking the one cigar you bought and end up enjoying yourself and meeting new people, which I love doing.
Yeah.
I'll do that everywhere I go.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So the next one we got that I felt like talking about is from Andrew from Staten Island, New York. He prefaced his email by saying, I'm Greek.
Okay.
Why we needed to know that, Andrew? I don't know, but Dekanis. He's traveling to Greece, actually, and he's excited because he was told he can get Cubans there. Are they worth it? This is like the most common question in the history
everybody
of cigars.
wants to know. Everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know. You know, there's a Cohiba Cuban that I love.
Yeah.
And if I have a chance to get it, I get it. And if someone gives me one, I am very grateful.
So,
But
what are you willing to pay for that one? Like, is it worth it? Like, if
I like
if
when
the
they're
stick
gifts. I like when they're
Yeah,
gifts.
me too. I mean, free is for me always. But I guess, listen, I'm going to go on a limb. I'm probably going to get hate mail for this. I'm going to say no.
You know, it's all palate,
I'm
right?
going to say no. I've been smoking cigars for over 40 years. Amazing, considering I'm only 40. I mean, how can I be? But I don't like them. They give me vertigo. They're just too strong.
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, I've smoked a couple that were fabulous, but they're honestly few and far between. And
Very true.
And they're so expensive that I don't know what I'm getting. Like again, we talked about a $40 cigar. I would rather spend $40 on that Anniversario than $40 on a authentic Cuban any day. Because I don't know what I'm getting in that Cuban.
And you're allowed to bring them back now. So
what do you mean?
I think when you travel and you buy them somewhere, you're allowed to bring them back.
Really?
Up to 100 sticks.
Wow.
I'm not that
cool.
educated on it, but I'm pretty sure you can, yeah.
We got to research that and get back to you on that, because that's very interesting. Wow. That's cool.
Or someone can correct me in the comments below.
So, subscribe to the channel, will you? I don't want to have to keep telling you guys. Subscribe. It's free. Push the button right there. Subscribe.
Hit it.
Honestly.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, ring the horns, ring the bell, whatever you got to do. I mean, would you stop now? A lot of people like watching. Like, what do you think? You're a voyeur? You're just watching us and then you're out of here? Just subscribe. What do we care?
I'm in survival mode, so my kids don't have camp and they don't have school.
I've been, this is a whole new summer for me. You know, I'm a baseball fanatic.
Yeah.
Baseball teams.
By
in
the
New
way,
York.
how did Yankees do?
Oh my God, the Yankees are atrocious this year. I came and watched them. I don't understand it. I don't understand
That's
what
a
they're
shame.
doing. You know, they sign these monster contracts to these guys that stink. Like, they might have been great at one time. You're paying them for past performance. They come here and they don't perform.
Oh.
Like, I don't understand it. Like, go in a new direction.
So I guess we're not doing the World Series.
World Series. We're not even going to make the playoffs. First time since, like, I think, I don't know, 20 years that they haven't made the playoffs. But but that did open up new opportunities for me. I've been, like, watching all kinds of shows.
Hey, there's some great things on TV.
Oh, my God. I just finished Lincoln Lawyer. Have you seen that? Isn't that cool?
Great movie.
That's a cool show, right?
Oh, it's a show?
So they did a movie
Yes,
a while
back.
Yeah, now they do a series on Netflix called Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, I got to check it out.
Really good acting. I like it a lot. I think it's a really good show. Of course, I finished Succession,
Great.
finally.
Now Billions is back on Showtime.
Haven't gotten to Billions
Oh
yet.
my God,
I
you'll
know,
really
I
enjoy
heard.
it.
I know, I
That's
heard.
a
All
good
the
show.
guys at the store, they're watching it. I started a new one the other night called Lioness. Lioness. Very
What
good.
network?
Might be on Prime.
Prime. Okay.
Might be on Prime, but it's supposed to be very good. And then there's this, what is it, Painkillers with
Oh
Matthew
yeah, I
Broderick?
saw that. Yep.
You saw it?
No, I did not watch it, but I saw the.
I'm
the
very
title.
interested in seeing that, about this whole opioid thing
Yeah.
and all that. You know, that
Big deal.
It's a real big deal, and we
Sad.
I've been touched by a few people that
I've lost.
yeah. So to me, it's a little bit
From
of
like a regular medical thing.
Yeah.
They went in for surgery. They got these things. They got addicted. Boom, they're dead.
So what can we do to end this strike? Who do I got to go see over at Disney to straighten them out and get this thing going?
It's Disney. It's Netflix. It's Warner Brothers.
So I think the big culprits. I mean, I don't want to single them out, but I think it's Disney. I think it's Universal, NBC Universal. I think it's Amazon, Netflix. I think those are the real big four.
Dean, I'm going to give you credit for this. You came up with this term the other day when you were on the phone with someone. And I just want you to know that our show is AI free.
Absolutely.
That was your term.
100% AI free.
And
yeah.
I think that...
we got to hashtag that.
Hashtag AI free.
AI
you
free.
film something, you do it AI free. We didn't use any
right. No one was
AI to write things.
Yeah.
No one's voices were changed.
Kind of like, kind of like sugar free. We're AI free. So
I could actually talk a whole episode about AI in the music business. It's like a free for all right now. It's crazy.
One of the big things was the producers, these production people, they wanted to be able to, in a film that they currently produced, and I presume own, they wanted to be able to capture the likeness of background actors, their picture, their likeness, and reuse it in other productions, not only without paying them, without their consent.
It's crazy, right?
To me, that's bizarre. Like, how could you even propose that?
You know, they're doing it in music. You can have AI sound just like Michael Jackson. You could put it on your song as long as you don't say
it's Michael Jackson.
And it just sounds like him.
You're allowed to do that?
Right now, you're allowed to do that. Like, if I had an imitator come in and imitate a voice of someone, they don't have to pay royalty on that.
But an imitator is one thing. You got to pay the imitator. I think AI is the computer does it.
I know.
There's not even a person.
So they got to figure all this stuff out.
Wow.
Well, guys, I guess the dream is over.
For now. I think we covered a lot. We owe you guys a lot. Keep subscribing, keep watching,
please.
Keep following, keep emailing. And
anybody want to be on the show, let us know. We'll definitely do an interview.
If you have something valid to talk about, something worthwhile, and you bring a few cigars, we could maybe put you on the show. You never know. But stay tuned for another compelling episode of Cigar Talk with Aaron and Dean.
Peace.
Later.